So this is my third accent challenge, I think, that I'm going to do. So yeah, first people's Anems, according to Dan, apparently. So that would be Robin Jankowski. I did that thing where I attempt to do sort of pronunciation and it didn't work, so I'm sorry about that, Robin, already. That's gone horrifically wrong. Dan Clark, Lizzie Fish, Tommy C123 Costello. Right then, Tom. Sarah Gowing, Matt Duldy, or Dudley as I think it's conventionally known, Brianna Hanks, Eddie Tate, Jade Anna Monroe, Sophie Williams. Where are you lot from? Robin is from Guildford, that's right, isn't it? Dan, Lizzie and Tom are from Rotherham. I'm from Slough, which is great. Matt is from Sheffield, I should know that. Brianna is from somewhere in Arizona, I don't know where. Ellie is from Norwich. Jade is from Birmingham. And so is Jordan Hancock, who is not on there, but is also from Birmingham. And then Sophie is from somewhere in Wales, but I can't remember where. Sorry about that. Brianna's Spanish mix. I've never done Spanish in my entire life ever, so I will not be held accountable for any of how this goes. Pablito piso el piso, pisando el piso, Pablito piso, cuando Pablito piso el piso, piezas del piso, Pablito? I don't know. Random words, lol. Pre-corruption, over-talkative, revile? Can I have that? Can that just be Levi? Yes, okay, Levi. Holy Stone, recantingly, pizzle. I love the word pizzle. Tetrachloroethylene. That sounds like, I don't know actually. Patch stand. Castleford or Castleford. I don't know. And 16 mo. Is that it? That's it. Okay, and I'm supposed to do a funny story, aren't I? Well, the main problem with that is that I don't do anything which could be seen as funny because I don't do anything, really. But I guess the closest thing I probably have to a funny story is I've only actually been, like, properly drunk once in my entire life. Like, that's how boring I am. As a 17-year-old, I've been drunk once, enough for anything vaguely unusual to happen. And that was on New Year's Eve, with my dad, which is interesting and says quite a lot about my family and how adventurous I am as a person. And what happened was I was sort of... I don't quite know how we got onto this subject, but I started to become quite concerned that because a lot of the people in my house were getting quite sort of tipsy, whipsy, woo-wah, because we were drinking, and for some reason I got it into my head that if you fell over onto a carpet while you were drunk, the carpet would catch fire. And I don't know why or how I decided that, but that's what I decided would happen. And so I was proposing that what we did was replace all the carpets in our house with carpets made of asbestos instead. And nobody bothered to point out at any stage within this discussion that that was a horrific idea for many different reasons. And I had this conversation about the asbestos carpets with my dad for about half an hour, and then I went to bed. And once I was in bed, I was still reasonably drunk, and I managed to decide that there were gnomes living in my mattress. And so until I then fell asleep, I spent the rest of the evening talking to them and singing with them, and that happened. I didn't even drink that much, I don't think. Like, I think I'm just a complete lightweight, basically. And that's about all I have to say. I'm sorry I'm boring. That's just how it is. Anyway, have a good evening, Telos. Night night.